there guys, gals, and non-binary pals, GM Potter here. Welcome to my channel where I talk about books and bookish things, and I have another arc for you today, which is Well Actually by Maisie Eddings, and let's get into it. So I want to say a big thank you to NetGalley and the publisher who gave me a copy of this book for free in exchange for my honest review. All opinions are my own. Who else's would they be? So this book comes out on August 5th. It'll be available in paperback, and it's 384 pages. And the author, Maisie Eddings, also wrote Late Bloomer, which is on my TBR pile, Tilly in Technicolor, The Plus One, Lizzie Blake's Best Mistake, and A Brush with Love. This book is told in first-person POV from our female main character, Eva Kitt. And let's jump in with the Goodreads. Eva Kitt never expected to be the host of Sausage Talk, interviewing B-list celebrities over lukewarm hot dogs instead of pursuing the journalism career she dreamed of. But when Eva's impromptu public call-out of her college ex goes viral, she's thrust into the spotlight. It doesn't help that said ex is Riley Cooper, a beloved social media personality that has built a platform on deconstructing toxic masculinity and teaching men how to be good partners. Forced to confront Riley on a live episode of Sausage Talk, he offers Eva a deal. Allow him to take her on a series of dates to make up for his toxic behavior in the past, then debrief them on his channel to show he's changed. Eva refuses to play nice, but agrees to the scheme to advance her own career and continue defaming Riley's good name. When these manufactured dates start to feel real, Eva has to wonder if the boy that broke her heart has become the man that might steal it. This book was so wonderful. I love this book. The tropes on it include second chance, enemies to lover, forced proximity, fake dating, and he falls first. Eva Kitt is an underrated podcast host. She's sarcastic, she's commitment phobic after what happened with our male main character. She's essentially just a sarcastic bitch, let's say. And our male main character is Riley Cooper, who's a famous podcast host and social media darling. He's earnest, he's a reformed boy. Like he's all the things that are just charming and wonderful. And like I said when I was reading the Goodreads, after a drunken pity party episode uploaded by my notes say, after a drunken pity party uploaded by the female main character, she's tasked with interviewing male main character where he ambushes her with a request for a 6-date do-over. This one is a Beatrice and Benedict style love story. It's banter. Beatrice and Benedict, of course, being my favorite couple in Much Ado About Nothing. There's other couples in the book. There's Hero and not Leonardo. I can't remember what his name is. But I don't like Hero and her boys' love story. I much prefer Beatrice and Benedict. For me, they're the main event because it's just banter. It's like a less toxic Taming of the Shrew in the banter variety. This book has some truly great quotes in it also. Female main character says, "I've always been the type of person to poke a bruise, press my tongue to a cavity just to see how much I can make it hurt." She also, later in the book, I pull out my makeup bag, getting to work on concealer and foundation with the focus of an artist at her canvas, flicking my cat eye liner like an executioner sharpening her blade. Like, I love that. For me, makeup is a form of armor. It's a form of self-defense, that it's something that you put on to shield yourself from the world. Like, you're putting your best face forward, but for me, it's like my war paint. I have enough physical ailments and health conditions that, like, when I wear a full beat, it's me facing the world. It's me taking back some of the control that I am seriously lacking in life. And that I just resonated with that quote so much I had to write it down. It starts off with the definition of a hot girl. Hot girl. Noun. 1. A state of being irreverent. A state of being irrelevant of appearance, gender identity, or age. 2. a mindset found at the intersection of empowerment, enthusiasm, anger, freedom, excitement, defiance, and happiness. From the personal dictionary of Maisie Eddings to all the hot girls, especially those that rise to the occasion when men need to be taken down a notch. And to Megan and Serena, the hottest girls I know. Like, I love that. This book does have some content warnings in it, which I will go over for you. There is internalized biphobia, workplace abuse, toxic masculinity and internalized misogyny, and grief after the loss of a loved one. It has a lovely Dear Reader note that talks about these things, and it does talk about them. The characters, one of the things I absolutely adored about this book was that the open communication, that you have the banter and they go banter, but there's also communication in it, that there's open communication. There's this beautiful communication. Like, I can't get over how much the characters talk to each other. They talk to each other and they hash out all of their feelings and emotions and their hurt and their loss and where they were coming from and how they reacted. And maybe that was bad and maybe that was good, but we can't take back the past. So let's push through it. Like, there's all this communication before they jump each other. Like, they hash it all out. And I thought that was just so absolutely beautiful and refreshing and healthy. And they draw like clear-cut boundaries in between their work life and their personal life, to even when it's detrimental to their work life. And it's like, that's healthy, that's good. They're mild spoiler, there is no third act breakup because they talk to each other. That instead of having a third act breakup where you're like, oh no, are they going to get back together? Instead, you have them talking to each other and they're like, how are we going to overcome the situation together? And it's just so beautiful that they work on things together. It's addictive. It's quotable. I absolutely adored this book. Well, actually, by Maisie Eddings. Like I said, it comes out August 5th of 2025. It's 384 pages. And for me, it's a solid 5 of 5 stars. Like, this book, I didn't have high expectations. I didn't have low expectations, but I went into it like, okay, it's a romance novel and it's a second chance romance. There's probably going to be some good banter. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. And I now am making it my mission to track down the author's backlist and keep reading because I want more of this. If her other books are even halfway as good as this one was, they're going to be 3 and 4 stars. Like, because this one was so good. It was just absolutely wonderful. The male main character admits fault instead of doing well, I'm a man. Like, he admits fault and he's like, I was in a bad place. I know that doesn't excuse it. I'm sorry. I've moved on and I've grown. And how can I make it up to you? Like, that is just so healthy. It's just so healthy. And I love this. I'm going to be reading Late Bloomer. I'm not sure if I'm going to review that on this channel, my Patreon, or just on my website, janpotter.com. But I will definitely be reading and reviewing Late Bloomer because that's been one that's been on my TBR for a while. So I'll be tracking down a copy of it and reading it, and probably all of the other ones. Because the +1, I was looking up that one, and that one seems absolutely fantastic also. Have you read any Maisie Eddings? Is she... Like, I know she's a New York Times bestselling author, but have you read any of hers? I feel like she's a new gem that I've found, that I've unearthed, and I just need to keep going back to the mine for more. Pardon the bad metaphor there, but have you read any Maisie Eddings? Are there any books that are like this, where the characters actually talk to each other? Like, I would love to read more books where there's actual communication between characters. Please let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you're reading, what books have astounded you, what books surprised you in a good way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.